Okay, so you see the chicken. Or you ate it out of the chicken. Sorry. The chicken. Mm. 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 Oh, just like me. Okay. Like I have in here, what the heck? What does that too? That's how I was here, look like that. I told you to let some stuff in the game. This is my game. I made it. Okay, I generate this game. You remember you generate games and stuff like that? I remember. The studio you talking about? Yeah. They didn't make any of these games. They're trying to lie. Because you use your faith energy. Because you make it with your faith too. Really? Boy, gonna beat them up. Get my Bluetooth on real quick, alright? This side. And take off the Bluetooth off the computer. I see my internet's acting up. Go ahead, just need the heat. I was Jackum and stuff. Because other porns and stuff is going crazy. So we keep ourselves safe. By finding ourselves as monsters. And checking to that too. Yeah, I found yourself as a monsters, yeah, because you know about our idols that is like a lot of rapey shit going on. So that they try to draw us in rape and lie to us and say that they were even drawing it at all, so we could put ourselves in rape. So they found all of our monster porns and put it around our babies just in case they grow up and watch porn. Wrong, because your dream is what you're gonna end up doing too. Is that? Yeah. Because cause nothing what you're dreaming about, right there. You ruin everything they didn't want to happen actually. You know about the character named Radio Dashboard? Yeah, that's supposed to be another me, but he's completely messed up. I was killing him at first and shit like that. You know about Radio Dashboard? How you know about him, Tara? In the story, he's supposed to be my big brother too. And he didn't come back to me. I'm crying. There was something going on about that. You try to save him. Yeah, I asked you to help me save him. I guess you didn't hear you just beat him up. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, Daddy, I was trying to ask you to help me save him, not beat him up. Oh, my big brother too. You care now? I feel when I found out too. But he was hurting my feelings by not wanting to fuck me and stuff. My big brother. It's my little son. Either you like me or would not like my fucking brother, you idiot. That's the idol? Yeah. You ever gonna grow up? I'm trying to. You ever gonna save him from me? You got enough of the story to know what to do. You could see that he has your energy, so you could pull it out of him and give it to Radio. You pull it out of Morse and give it to Radio. Morse isn't Radio's father. No. He doesn't have a father. He's you. You don't have a father, Craig. None of you have parents. Neither Wake, Woke, or Terror, or AI have parents. You're the origin God. AI is another Woke. AI is another Craig. We just found out Wake's name was Krog. Was Kroig. Um, Kushroy. Kushroy. Um, Doughberry, or like Dadberry, right? Yeah, it's Dadberry. I was telling you that when you were a kid. Like, it's the B, the negative third, the bet you would tell you too. You hear something about the dream platform? It's somebody named Sleepy hurting you? Yeah. Did you hear anything about me on the other side maybe then? Because we were twins and we thought each other was each other? Yeah. You better get to this game and this training. Well, just how you played Army of Two with CJ. That was just two me's then. It was me and you, or me and Terror, or me and me. Or even Terror and Terror, you and you. But I get what you're saying. I need to move fast. Yeah. I don't have, yeah, like I do, but I have to move with diligence. You think it's all about these solid idols? It's really about the dream. The solid idol is a dream, Wake. You get it all right, Terror? Right, Captain Moon? The solid idol is a dream connection to the real world and the dream world. So everyone was lying, saying, "Oh, it's all about the bed of the bar." And there could be a bar in there, but there's no bar in there. It's my real health bar. You don't know what's going on. So they go into a procrastinated or unprocrastinated dream anyways, or a dream of real life anyways. If there was no dream continuum, and the story that they're making totally counts as a ruiner too. Like they know, like if their stories, because the only person who can make a story is a real person anyways. So they don't got nothing who's not a real person, or if they were placed in the editor generator to make something, it's just already falling off. So it's really only us who did anything, and you was played to do it. You're like a hunchback of Notre Dame, or rather the hunchback who spins the gold on the wheel. Out of straw. That the very idol you see how you're moving. I can see you moving, Terror, by the dream idol in 2D. Move this way then that way. I'm trying to show you the where I touched on the screen. Move this way then that way. I don't have my finger box on though. We got this book. So we just give you a joint. Yeah, we just took a joint out of his pocket. You be able to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to give you the joint that's literally in my hand. I'm giving it to your dream idol already. She got two joints in her hand. Yeah, I can see it clear. That's a really good anime idol. You better believe me. You don't believe me yet. That we made these idols and not anybody else. Yeah. You have to say you have faith in the studio. You're the one who made the studio. My name's Studio. Right? Okay. See. I try to make it through the people here, and technically in this story, I don't think there's anyone important we could write about. In a Call of Duty story, no one did anything like that. So it's just gonna be a bunch of henchmen that can't fit the slot at all, because this is over Call of Duty procrastinated. Even Call of Duty story mode they couldn't fit into, basically, right? Yeah. So this is the story I'm writing. Energy Gator. Yeah, I'm gonna see more through the dream, and if I write the story on a specific part, I'm being careful. It's not even right now. And if you met Ace, we met Aces. So. I got into any serious trading. We're procrastinated by the army, the other us's, and the people here as the best soldiers. We got our own trading routine to make up right now. So it seems like we're talking about it. I already know we're going to do. We just go fight, chill, shoot, shit like that. And then you give us some army training detail, like regular shit for right now. In the story, you get a super accuracy. Yeah, you're gonna see your accuracy go up in right now. So the bullets we're using right now can be real, but we're using airsoft bullets, all right? And time is skipping for some of the setups between fights and not. And it's already in the link if we're in the base that we could be using airsoft bullets. This is the base of your custom map procrastination. Yeah, there's a training field. Yeah. What's the number of the training field? Training field 1. It is training field 1, and you have training field 2. Yeah. Kind of ominous with the tree placement. Yeah, every 5 blocks is a tree. But I know that's not how it is in there. But it made something like that anyways. But so somewhere like every couple spaces there's a tree that seemed like 5. Yeah, like a car length. Yeah, that's what I mean. So farther out in the back of the map, there's every 5 block length is that, and that's where the ominous feeling really comes in because in the art idol world, a forest is already contemplated to have mobs in it, like some type of mob. So if you have in a game that's 2D like this, a tree spot, and there's like 3 trees 1 block away from each other, it's gonna make a small woods. And then in that small woods, you could see a couple of mobs. If you didn't contemplate it to have any mobs in it, like your own people, or or some regular mob. If you have some regular mob, that might get copy pasted. If you have yourself, that might get copy pasted because the woods will be contemplated by somebody else seeing the trees disorderly and making an extra tree on accident out of a god's faith because they can't make it or the god saw it and did it themselves. And then there'll be an extra tree in the woods that might appear in your head because you're both a god. You get it? So the woods keep spanning out right now because no one is getting serious about it. So if you drive by woods every day, yeah, a real person. If you drive by woods every day, you don't know that some yous got lost in the woods as if you got out the car, didn't wasn't even in the car, maybe got pulled into the woods. Like if it's a small woods, like by a park, that woods is say it was just made in a day. A couple people driving by it and a couple gods. That shit is literally as big as the city. That woods. Just from a couple people, yeah, that's how big every woods is. Ridiculous planet size, you're dead. So, but basically, because the woods got so big in contemplation, it fell out of mobs though, because that woods might not have a contemplation of anything. To be fair, if no one plays any scary games, because there's a yeah, then there's no mobs in the woods at all. It might be regular people and wolves as the mobs. Like okay, I see wolves or bears, so those would be the mobs. And deeper into the woods, or even at the end of the contemplation, at the near end of the woods, there's gonna be like a strong bear or a strong wolf named Thief Wolf or Big Bear, and it has like 1,000 HP as opposed to 10. You get it, yeah. So if a person if that one's a dream game bear, what if someone played a game and met the bears from level 1 to 10? They could have 10 HP to 100 HP. Now that last bear who's never been played, who's never been made, just a contemplation of a game. Like what if they level yeah? That one is seen in the person's head and could be made into that very idea. That's what already happens. Especially if they're not a god. That was the exact idea. The god might have his own idea, and the real person, might have his own idea and be like, "Oh, I like that," and make something completely different. While that already exists, though. So they just lied and like even it didn't exist in real life. It existed only in a drawing. All right. So in a drawing, it's real, and in the drawing world, it totally does more damage than the nigga does in the real world, and that's what niggas never get. That's why it's hurting your brain. That shit gonna kill you if you could get into the drawing world, or if it could get out, it's gonna kill you. So what I was saying is like, yo, bro, this shit's lit. I really work out. I really train. I'm in the Sims. I'm super strong, bro. I'm not weak. I'm just in the Sims. If I get anywhere, I'm gonna be lit. So I'm like, if you look at the top tier game over here, that's not made by me. It's like Dragon Ball Z style games, and it's trash for a super, and all the supers are less than it. So they like a regular RPG game, niggas be standing still. Like that's people you see outside on the block. Like they just stand still on the wall, and then people go, like people walk in one direction down the street instead of going back and forth. So even you don't know, walking back and forth is a contemplated train. Like even walking, like once you run back and forth, you see walking back and forth. So actually, no one does it in like a game. Like once you become a professional game designer, you're like, nah, people just walk down the street. So it's already over. That niggas is trapped in it, and you don't know that they can't eat. That there's another game got stamina. That you can't walk down the street forever. So there's all types of traps and all types of being a civilian that you'll never be a. And then there's contemplated games like RimWorld that de-level you. You can't even be a good civilian no more. You're trash civilian. You don't got stamina to walk. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to. Niggas. So those niggas who were standing on the and never did a mission in a society game. What's that? Go to the store, buy something. Go to work. Help that person cross the street. They don't got no missions to give them nothing, and those missions just lead them to more Sims and to more dying. That you'd have to have your own energy or a god person next to you to inspire you to make you do something brand new. And that's just what we do, and that's only what I've been doing as a god type. That only I see Woke's Terror Wakes doing this. I found Batman, Superman, that and then all these. All right, so Batman and Superman are still like me as Wokes, but they couldn't catch their gamers, so they about to ruin. Like they actually, it didn't matter if you was like, okay, I work out. That if you can't catch your gamer, you might go crazy and still lose. Cause bro, your gamer, he's already a god. I don't care if he's a weakling. I don't care if you're the weak Superman in the Sims is a weakling. He's actually OP. He just happens to know how to move your body. Have you dream terror? Yeah. So you didn't move a super you to it. Well, all right. So real nigga shit. You was alive for 15 years in the slant. You don't know shit about nothing. Why did your super go anywhere you went? Bro, I now I'm opening. I didn't do anything important to like. I didn't watch a planet for a million years. When I woke up, I realized Thousand would want me to study what I learned as dreaming as a super. We watched play. I didn't. I was like, we outside to fight. I didn't think about shit. What the fuck you got to do with that? That was in control of him out of nowhere, bro. Slant, you're slanted. I just did some random shit. I got this bitch I'm thinking about being with. He knows she's a goblin. She's a goblin. She's not a person. Dominique Scalark, yeah. She's not a person. She's a goblin. Who was just telling me about her? Bro, she's a goblin. Frieza did something up the dream platform, up layers, alright? Layers up is up the dream platform, yeah. It's all capital. Say I need the Wayhaver to load me the information on the dream platform. All you wokes in there. I need the Wayhaver to load me the information on the dream platform. Terra, say I need the Tayhaver to load me the information on the dream platform. Woke answers everything is Wayhaver. Terra answers everything is Tayhaver. Wake answers everything is Wayhaver. Ahaver is AI answers everything. Alright? You're a god, so you have that code. Yeah, someone's loading it into you. You just feel, and they'll load you what the dream platform is. It's a console. They already answered you. Yeah, I was asking you, so I know I heard what I heard in my head. I see you in this video now. All right. Yeah, it's like really trippy that I can see you here. Right. That's OP. Post that for me right there.